Hey you, come here. Sit with me. I can tell you've got something on your mind. I can see it in your eyes, that little spark. Is it something exciting? Something you've been thinking about? You know you can tell me anything, right? I love when you share things with me, when you let me see what's going on in that beautiful mind of yours. So come on, get comfortable. Sit right here next to me. Closer. Yeah, just like that. There's nothing else going on right now. No distractions, no interruptions, just you and me and whatever you want to talk about. I want to hear everything, every detail, every thought, every wild idea you've been keeping tucked away. You look a little nervous. Are you worried I'll think it's silly or strange? Because I won't, I promise. Whatever you're about to tell me, I'm here for it. I'm here for you, and I want to know. I genuinely want to understand what makes you light up like this. Besides me, obviously. Okay, I'm listening. Really listening. Take your time. There's no rush. Whenever you're ready, I'm right here. Go ahead. Tell me, what's this idea that's been bouncing around in your head? Oh, wow. Wait, keep going. I want to hear more. So you've been thinking about this for a while then? That's actually really interesting. I can see why you're excited about it. There's this whole world you're describing, and I can tell how much thought you've put into this. Okay, so walk me through it, step by step. What would you do first? How would you even start something like that? Okay. Your face is lighting up right now. You know that. You get this look when you talk about things you're passionate about. Your eyes get wider, your hands start moving. It's really cute. And I love that you're sharing this with me, that you trust me enough to let me into this part of your world. So many people keep their ideas locked away, afraid someone will judge them or tell them it's impossible. But not with me. Never with me. I want to be the person you can say anything to, no matter how wild or unconventional or different it might seem, because those are usually the best ideas, the ones that other people don't understand at first. Okay, so tell me more about this part, the part you just mentioned. How would that actually work? What would you need to make it happen? Oh, I see. So it's not just about the idea itself, it's about what it represents to you. It's about freedom or creativity, or maybe proving something to yourself. Yeah, I get that. I really do. There's something powerful about having a vision that's entirely yours, something you created from nothing, something that exists because you dreamed it up. And now you're sharing that dream with me. Do you have any idea how special that is? Most people don't open up like this. They're too worried about what others will think. But you're brave enough to show me this vulnerable part of yourself, and I'm not taking that for granted. I want you to know that I see you, really see you. Not just the surface stuff, but the deep parts, the creative parts, the parts that make you who you are. So what else? What other ideas have you been holding on to? I have a feeling there's more, and I want to hear all of it. Don't hold back. You can tell me anything. I promise I won't laugh, unless it's something genuinely funny. And even then, I'll be laughing with you, never at you. Go on. I'm listening. Wait, seriously? That's actually amazing. Okay, so how long have you been thinking about this one? because this sounds like something you've really developed. Like you've been turning it over in your mind for months, maybe longer, and you haven't told anyone else about it, have you? Just me? That makes me feel really honored, really trusted. You could have kept this to yourself, but instead, you chose to share it with me. Thank you. Seriously, thank you for letting me in. So tell me, what inspired this? Was there a specific moment when the idea just clicked? Or has it been building slowly over time? Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes the best ideas come from unexpected places, from random observations, or from wondering, what if? And then suddenly, you're down this rabbit hole of possibilities, and you can't stop thinking about it. I love that about you, the way your mind works, the way you see connections other people miss. You're kind of brilliant, you know that? No, I'm not just saying that. I mean it. You have this way of looking at the world that's different, unique, and I find it so attractive. Not just physically attractive, though obviously you are, but intellectually attractive too. I love being challenged by you. I love learning how you think, what you care about, what keeps you up at night. And this idea, this wild, unconventional, ambitious idea, it tells me so much about you. It tells me you're not afraid to dream big, to imagine possibilities that other people wouldn't even consider. So keep going. Tell me more. What would success look like? If this idea became real, what would that feel like? Yeah, you'd feel proud. You should. You absolutely should, because this isn't just some random thought. This is something meaningful, something that matters to you. And I want to see you succeed. I want to be there when it happens. I want to be the person cheering you on, supporting you, reminding you why you started when things get hard. Because they will get hard. Big ideas always do. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. It just means you need someone in your corner, someone who believes in you even when you doubt yourself. And that's me. I'm that person. I want to be that person for you. Always. Okay, so is there anything else? Any other ideas you've been sitting on? Because I have a feeling we could be here all night. And honestly, I'm completely okay with that. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here, listening to you, learning about you, falling even more in love with the way your mind works. So go ahead, hit me with the next one. What else have you been dreaming about? Oh, this one feels different. I can tell just by the way you're looking at me. There's something more vulnerable about this one, isn't there? It's okay. You're safe with me. I promise. Whatever you're about to say, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to think less of you. I'm just going to listen and try to understand and support you no matter what. So take your time, breathe, and when you're ready, tell me. Okay, I'm listening. Wow, that's really personal, really meaningful. Thank you for trusting me with that. I know that wasn't easy to say out loud. I can see it in your eyes. You've been carrying this idea around, wondering if anyone would understand. And I do. I understand. This isn't just about the idea itself, is it? This is about who you are, what you value, what you want your life to look like. And that's beautiful. It's vulnerable and brave and so incredibly you. I love that you're not afraid to want something different, something that might not make sense to everyone else, because it makes sense to you. And that's what matters. You don't have to live your life according to someone else's blueprint. You get to decide what success looks like, what happiness looks like, what fulfillment looks like. And if this idea, this dream, this vision you have, if that's what calls to you, then you should pursue it. I'll be right there with you, every step of the way, cheering you on, believing in you, reminding you that you're capable of so much more than you realize. You know what I love most about this? It's not just about the end goal. It's about the journey, the process, the person you'll become while chasing this dream. And I can't wait to watch you grow, to see you evolve, to witness all the amazing things you're going to do. Come here, closer. I want you to know something. I am so proud of you, not just for having these ideas, but for having the courage to share them, to be vulnerable, to let me see this side of you. Most people spend their whole lives hiding their true selves, afraid of rejection, afraid of judgment. But not you. You're willing to be seen, fully seen. And that takes strength, real strength. You're stronger than you think you are, braver than you give yourself credit for. And I feel so lucky, so incredibly lucky that I get to be the one you share these things with. I don't take that lightly, I really don't. Every time you open up to me, every time you let me into your inner world, I fall a little bit more in love with you. Because I'm not just in love with who you are on the surface. I'm in love with your mind, your heart, your dreams, your wild ideas. All of it. Every single part of you. And I want you to keep sharing with me. I want to know every thought, every plan, every crazy idea that crosses your mind. Because those ideas are a part of you, and I want all of you. The brilliant parts, the vulnerable parts, the uncertain parts. I want to know what excites you, what scares you, what keeps you up at night thinking about possibilities. Because when you share those things with me, it brings us closer. It deepens our connection. It makes us more than just a couple. It makes us partners, teammates, best friends. And that's what I want. A relationship where we can be completely honest, completely ourselves, where we don't have to hide or pretend or dim our light to make the other person comfortable. I want you to shine as bright as you possibly can, and I'll be right here beside you, shining with you, supporting you, loving you. You're looking at me with those eyes again, the ones that make my heart skip a beat. Do you have any idea what you do to me when you look at me like that? It's not fair. You make it really hard to focus on anything other than how much I want to kiss you right now. But I also want to keep listening, keep learning, keep discovering all these amazing layers of who you are. So tell me, what are you thinking right now? Are you feeling relieved? Lighter? Like maybe sharing these ideas wasn't as scary as you thought it would be. Good. I'm glad. Because you should never feel afraid to be yourself with me. Never. I want to be your safe place, the person you can tell anything to without fear of judgment or rejection. And I think we're building that together. Every conversation like this, every moment of vulnerability, it strengthens what we have. It makes us closer, more connected, more in sync. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. Okay, come here. I think you've been so brave tonight, sharing all of these ideas with me, opening up in ways that aren't always easy. And I want to show you how much that means to me, how much you mean to me. So just stay right here. Let me hold you for a second. There, that's better. You fit perfectly right here. You know that? Like you were made to be in my arms. And I love this closeness, this intimacy. Not just the physical kind, though I definitely love that too, but this emotional intimacy. The kind where you know someone's deepest thoughts, their wildest dreams, their secret hopes. That's the kind of intimacy that lasts, that builds something real, something lasting. And I want that with you. I want all of it. I want to be the person who knows you better than anyone else, the person who sees you, really sees you, and loves what they see. Can I kiss you? I've been wanting to all night. And now, after everything you've shared, I need to show you how I feel. Is that okay? Good. Come closer then, just a little bit closer. That was perfect. You taste like home, like comfort, like everything I've ever wanted. I could kiss you forever, you know that? Just stay right here with me. Let me keep kissing you, keep holding you. I love the way you smile when I kiss you. It's this soft, genuine, completely unguarded smile, and it makes me want to kiss you again and again and again. You have no idea how much I love you, do you? Not just for the big things, but for the little things too. Like the way you trust me with your ideas, the way you let me in, the way you're not afraid to be vulnerable with me. Those are the things that make me fall deeper, harder, more completely in love with you every single day. And I want to keep falling. I want to keep discovering new things about you. New layers, new dreams, new ideas. So promise me something. Promise me you'll keep sharing with me. Keep opening up. Keep letting me see the real you. Because the real you, the one with all the wild ideas and big dreams and vulnerable hopes, that's the you I'm in love with. And I never want you to feel like you have to hide that from me. Deal? Good. Now come here. Let me kiss you again. Because I'm not done showing you how much you mean to me. Yeah. I could definitely get used to this. Just you and me, talking for hours, sharing ideas, dreaming together, and then kissing like this. It's perfect. You're perfect. You know what else I love? I love how your eyes light up when you talk about things you're passionate about. I love how you use your hands when you're explaining something complicated. I love how you get this little crease between your eyebrows when you're really thinking hard about something. I notice everything about you, every little detail, and I love all of it. You make me want to be a better listener, a better partner, a better person, just by being yourself. And that's kind of incredible. You know that? You're incredible. Okay, I think we should probably get comfortable, because I have a feeling we're going to be talking like this for a long time, and I want to hold you while we do. Come on, let's move over here, where we can really cuddle. Yeah, just like that. Your head right here on my shoulder, my arms around you. Perfect. Now, tell me more. I want to hear everything else that's been on your mind. Every dream, every hope, every crazy plan. I'm not going anywhere. I could listen to you talk all night, and I'd still want more. Because this This is my favorite thing. Being close to you, hearing your thoughts, learning what makes you tick. So go ahead, keep talking. What else have you been thinking about? Yeah, I can see that. That's actually a really interesting way to look at it. I never would have thought of it like that. But now that you've explained it, it makes so much sense. You have this ability to see things from angles other people miss, and I think that's one of your greatest strengths. You're not limited by conventional thinking. You're willing to explore ideas that might seem strange or unusual at first. And that's how innovation happens. That's how change happens. Someone has to be willing to think differently, to dream bigger, to imagine what others can't. And you do that naturally. I'm constantly amazed by you. You know that? Every time we talk like this, I discover something new, something that makes me appreciate you even more. And I didn't think that was possible because I already appreciate you so much, but somehow you keep surprising me. What about this? Have you thought about how you'd actually implement some of these ideas? Like, what would the first step be? Because I know talking about big dreams is exciting, but sometimes the scariest part is figuring out where to start. And I want to help you with that, if you want. I want to be the person who helps you turn these dreams into reality. Not by doing it for you, but by being there, supporting you, brainstorming with you, cheering you on. Because I believe in you. I really do. And I want to see you succeed. I want to watch these ideas come to life. So if you need someone to bounce ideas off of, someone to help you plan, someone to remind you why you started when things get tough, I'm here, always. You're smiling again. I love when you smile like that, all soft and genuine and a little bit shy. It makes me want to kiss you again. Actually, I think I will. Come here. There, that's better. I can't help it. When you look at me like that, when you smile at me like I'm the only person in the world, I have to kiss you. It's like a physical need. You make me feel things I've never felt before. This overwhelming sense of love and pride and gratitude. Gratitude that you chose me, that you trust me, that you let me into your world. I don't take that for granted, not for a second. Okay, keep going. I'm still listening. What else is on your mind? Because I have a feeling we've only scratched the surface, and I want to know everything. Every thought, every plan, every wild idea. I want to know it all. Because knowing you, really knowing you, is one of my greatest joys. So talk to me. I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. Yeah? Tell me about that. I'm listening. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is something you've been keeping to yourself for a long time. I can tell. There's this weight to it, like it's been sitting heavy on your heart. And I'm so glad you're finally sharing it with me, because you shouldn't have to carry it. Things like this alone, that's what I'm here for. To share the weight, to help you carry the heavy stuff. And this idea, this dream, it's not just something casual, is it? This is something that really matters to you, something that's tied to your sense of purpose, your sense of identity. I get that. I really do. And I want you to know I support you completely. Whatever you need, whatever it takes, I'm on your team. and I'll be right here, every step of the way. You're not alone in this. You have me, and I'm not going anywhere. So let's figure this out together, okay? Let's take this dream of yours and let's start making a plan. Not tonight. We don't have to do it all tonight. But soon, when you're ready, we'll sit down and we'll map it out, step by step. Because I want to see this happen for you. I want to watch you achieve this. And I want to be the person standing beside you when you do, cheering louder than anyone else. You look tired, in a good way, like you've just released something you've been holding onto for too long. Does it feel good to finally talk about all of this? I hope it does, because you deserve to feel heard and seen and supported. And that's what I'm here for, to make sure you always feel those things. Come here, let me hold you a little tighter. Yeah, just like that. You feel so good in my arms, so right. Like this is exactly where you're supposed to be. I love you. You know that? I love you for your mind, your heart, your dreams, your vulnerability. I love you for trusting me, for opening up, for letting me see the real you. And I'm going to keep loving you every single day, in every way I know how. You're stuck with me now. I hope you know that. There's no getting rid of me. But I don't think you want to get rid of me, do you? Good, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here, and I'm staying right here for as long as you'll have me. And I'm going to keep being your biggest supporter, your safe place, your partner in all of this. Because that's what you deserve, and that's what I want to give you. Now, let's just rest here for a bit, okay? We've talked about a lot tonight, shared a lot, felt a lot. And I think we both need to just breathe and be close. Just let yourself relax. Let your mind slow down. You've been so brave tonight, so open, so vulnerable. And now you can just rest. I've got you. I'm right here, and you're safe. Close your eyes if you want, or just keep looking at me. Either way is perfect. I just want you to feel comfortable, peaceful, loved, because you are loved, so deeply loved. I can feel your breathing slowing down. That's good. Just let yourself sink into this moment, into this feeling. There's nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, just right here with me. And I'm going to stay awake for a little bit, just watching over you, making sure you're okay. Because that's what I do. I take care of you. I protect you. I love you. And I always will. You're so beautiful like this. So peaceful. So trusting. I love seeing you like this, completely relaxed in my arms. It reminds me of how lucky I am to have you, to know you, to love you. And tomorrow, we'll wake up and we'll keep talking about your ideas, your dreams, your plans, and we'll start turning them into reality, little by little. But for now, just rest. Let yourself drift. Let yourself dream. I'll be right here when you wake up. I promise. I love you so much, more than words can really say. But I'll keep trying to show you every single day. Sleep well, my love. Dream big, dream wild, dream impossible things. Because I believe in every single one of those dreams, and I believe in you. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And we'll keep dreaming together. Always. Hey, you. I know you weren't expecting me, but I'm here now, and I have a proposition for you. No, don't give me that look. I can see you're comfortable, but trust me, what I have planned is so much better than whatever you were about to do. Come on, grab your jacket. We're going out. Right now. Yes, right now. I don't care if you're in sweatpants. You look cute. And where we're going, nobody's judging. Actually, I think you look perfect just like this. All cozy and relaxed. But I promise, you'll thank me later. See, I was lying in bed about 20 minutes ago, just scrolling through my phone, trying to decide if I should sleep or do something. And then I thought about you, and I realized I really, really wanted to see you. Not tomorrow, not later this week, right now. So I got up, threw on this hoodie, and walked straight to your place. Because sometimes the best moments aren't planned, they just happen. And tonight feels like one of those nights. You know those nights where the air feels different, where everything seems softer somehow, more alive, where the city lights look prettier than usual, and the world feels like it's moving at a slower, more gentle pace. That's tonight. And I don't want to spend it alone. I want to spend it with you. So come on, humor me. Let's go on a little adventure. Just you and me, wandering around, seeing where the night takes us. I already have a destination in mind, but half the fun is getting there. Walking through the streets, talking about nothing and everything. Unless you'd rather stay here and... What were you doing? Watching videos? Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on, let's go. Grab your keys, your phone, that's all you need. Oh, and maybe a little cash, or your card, because where we're going, they might not take cards. It's one of those places. Trust me, it'll be worth it. There we go. You're ready. See, that wasn't so hard. Now, take my hand. That's it. Perfect. Let's go. Isn't it nice out here? The air is so crisp, cool but not cold, just perfect for walking. I love nights like this, when it's late enough that the streets are quiet, but not so late that everything's closed. There's still life, still energy, but it's softer now, more intimate somehow. Look at the way the streetlights reflect on the pavement, all those little pools of warm light. It's like the city is glowing just for us. And the sounds, can you hear them? That distant hum of traffic, the occasional laugh from someone's open window, the rustle of leaves when the breeze picks up. It's all so peaceful. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Just walk with no real plan, no pressure, just being. You know what I realized? I spend so much time planning things, making sure everything's perfect, that sometimes I forget the best moments are the ones that just happen. Like tonight, I didn't plan this. I didn't overthink it. I just felt it, and I went with it. And now here we are, walking through the city, hand in hand, and it already feels perfect. You're quiet. Are you still waking up, or are you just enjoying the moment? It's okay. You don't have to talk. I like this too. Just being close to you, feeling your hand in mine. Sometimes silence is nicer than words anyway. Oh, wait. Do you smell that? That's what I'm talking about. That savory, slightly smoky smell. We're getting close. I bet you're wondering where I'm taking you. Well, you're about to find out. Just a few more blocks, and then... There. Do you see it? That little food cart on the corner with all the colorful lights strung up around it? That's our destination. I know it doesn't look like much, but trust me, this place has the best street food in the entire city. I stumbled across it a few months ago, late one night when I was walking home from work, and I've been coming back ever since. The guy who runs it, he's so sweet, always remembering what people order, always smiling. And the food, oh my God, the food. You're going to love it, I promise. Come on, let's go see what he has tonight. Hey, hi. Yeah, we're back. I brought my boyfriend this time. Yeah, he's the one I've been telling you about. Don't look so embarrassed. I talk about you all the time. It's a thing. Okay. Let's see what you have tonight. Oh, tacos. Yes, perfect. And those quesadillas. They look amazing. What do you want, babe? Pick whatever looks good. My treat tonight. No arguments. I dragged you out here. The least I can do is buy you dinner. I think I'm going to get the carnitas tacos with extra lime and maybe some of those chips with salsa verde. What about you? Oh, good choice. The carne asada is incredible here. You're going to love it. Should we get a quesadilla to share too? I mean, we can split everything anyway, but quesadillas are always better when you share them. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so 2 orders of tacos, 1 quesadilla, chips and salsa, and... Oh, do you want a drink? Yeah, me too. Something cold and sweet. 2 jarritos then. What flavor do you want? Tamarind? Really? You're so adventurous. I love that about you. I'll get Mandarin, because I'm basic like that. Hey, Mandarin is a classic for a reason. All right, that's everything. Thank you so much. Yes, we'll wait right here. Isn't this exciting? I love the anticipation. Watching him cook, smelling everything. This is exactly what I wanted tonight. Something simple, something real, something that feels like us. No fancy restaurant, no reservations, no pressure to dress up or act a certain way. Just good food, good company, and the night stretching out ahead of us. You know, I think this is my favorite kind of date, the spontaneous kind, where we're just here together, not worrying about anything else. I'm really glad you came with me. Okay, he's calling us. Food's ready. Oh, wow. Look at all of this. It smells incredible. Here, take the bag. I'll carry the drinks. Now, where should we sit? I mean, we could stand here and eat, but I think we'd enjoy it more if we found somewhere to settle. Oh, look, over there, that little plaza with the benches. Perfect. Let's go. Okay, this bench is perfect. And look, we have a view of the whole street. All the lights, the people passing by. This is nice. Here, let me open everything up. We can just spread it all out and share. Look at this feast. We're definitely not going to finish all of this, but that's okay. Leftovers are the best part. All right, let's dig in. Here, try this taco first. Be careful, it's hot. Good, right? I told you, this place is magic. The way the meat just falls apart, and the cilantro and the lime. Heaven. Here, try some of the quesadilla too. I'll tear off a piece for you. Open up. There you go. So good. The cheese is perfect, all melty and gooey. You know what I love about street food? It's unpretentious. It's honest. It's made with care, but without any fuss. It's food that makes you happy, not because it's fancy, but because it's real. And eating it like this, outside, under the stars, with someone I care about, it just makes everything taste better. I could do this every night, honestly. Just find a new spot, try new food, walk around the city with you. I know that's not practical, but it's a nice thought. What? You're looking at me. Do I have salsa on my face? Oh no, where? Here. Thanks. I'm a messy eater. I can't help it. Wait, now you have some. Hold still. There, got it. You're cute when you're messy. Here, have some of my tacos. I want you to try the carnitas. I know we got different things, so we could try both. But I want to make sure you taste this one. It's my favorite. Open. Good, right? I knew you'd love it. You know, this reminds me of when we first started dating. Do you remember that night we went to that food truck festival? We were so awkward, trying to figure out what to order, trying to figure out how to share food without being weird about it. And then you just reached over and stole a bite from my plate. And I pretended to be mad, but really, I thought it was the cutest thing ever. That was the moment I knew I really liked you. Because you made something that could have been awkward feel natural, feel easy. And now look at us. Months later, still sharing food, still stealing bites from each other. But it doesn't feel awkward anymore. It feels right. Like this is exactly where we're supposed to be. Can I tell you something? I've been thinking about it all week, and I want to say it out loud. I'm really happy. Like, genuinely happy when I'm with you. And I know that sounds obvious, like, of course I'm happy, we're dating, but I mean it in a deeper way. Like, you make the mundane feel magical. We're literally sitting on a bench, eating tacos, and this feels like the best date I've been on in forever. Because it's not about where we are or what we're doing. It's about who I'm with. It's about you. I think before you, I was always looking for something, some big moment, some grand gesture to feel fulfilled. But you taught me that happiness is in the small things. It's in spontaneous food runs, in shared quesadillas, in walking through the city at night just because. It's in the way you hold my hand, the way you look at me when you think I'm not paying attention, the way you laugh at my terrible jokes. I don't need fancy dinners or expensive gifts. I just need this. You. Us. And I wanted you to know that. Because sometimes I get caught up in my own head, worrying about whether I'm doing enough, whether I'm being a good girlfriend. But then nights like tonight happen, and I realize I don't have to try so hard. I just have to be here, with you, and that's enough. You're looking at me with those eyes again, the ones that make me feel like I'm the only person in the world. I love when you do that. What, you're blushing now? Good. I like making you blush. Come here, closer. I want to. Thank you for coming with me tonight, for always saying yes to my spontaneous ideas, for being exactly who you are. I think I'm the luckiest girl in the world. We should probably start heading back soon. I mean, we don't have to, but it's getting late, and I don't want you to be too tired tomorrow. Unless you want to stay out a little longer. We could walk the long way back, take our time. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I'm not ready for tonight to end either. All right, let's clean up here. Grab everything. I'll throw this stuff away. You grab the drinks. Okay, ready? Take my hand again. There we go. Let's take the scenic route through the park. It's prettier at night anyway. Look at the trees, the way the moonlight filters through the leaves. It's like walking through a dream. I love this park at night. It's so quiet, so peaceful. During the day, it's full of people, kids playing, dogs running around. But at night, it's like it belongs to us. I know that sounds silly, but that's how it feels. Like the world just pauses when we're together. You're quiet again. Are you getting sleepy? It's okay. I like when you're like this, all soft and relaxed. You can lean on me if you want. I don't mind. There, that's nice. I've got you. You know, I was thinking earlier about how much my life has changed since I met you. And I don't mean in big dramatic ways. I mean in the small ways, the everyday ways. Like, I smile more now. I laugh more. I look forward to things. Not just the big events, but the little moments, the quiet mornings, the lazy afternoons, the spontaneous nights like this. You've made my life fuller, richer, brighter, and I don't think I've ever told you that. So I'm telling you now, you matter to me more than you probably realize, and I'm so grateful that you're in my life. I love you. I know I don't say it enough, but I do. I love you so much. And I want you to know that no matter what happens, no matter where life takes us, I'll always choose nights like this, simple, unplanned, perfect. Because as long as I'm with you, that's all I need. You're squeezing my hand. Are you okay? Oh, you're just feeling it too. Yeah, me too. Come here. Stop walking for a second. I just want to look at you under the streetlight with the shadows and the glow. You're beautiful. You know that. Not just on the outside, but all of you. Your heart, your soul, the way you see the world. I'm so lucky. Now you're really blushing. Good. I hope you never stop. Can I kiss you again? I'll never get tired of that. All right, we should keep moving, or we'll be here all night. Not that I'd mind, but I think we both need sleep eventually. Here we are, back at your place. That went by too fast. I wish we could do it all over again, right now. But I guess we should get some rest. Yeah, I know, I'm stalling. I don't want to say goodnight yet. Can I come in? Just for a little bit? I promise I won't stay long. I just want a few more minutes with you. Thank you. Your place always feels so cozy, so warm. I love it here. Should we sit on the couch, or... Yeah, couch sounds good. Come here, sit with me. That's it, just like that. This is perfect. You know, tonight was exactly what I needed. I didn't even know I needed it, but I did. Sometimes life gets so busy, so overwhelming, that you forget to just breathe, to slow down, to enjoy the little things. But tonight reminded me of what really matters. And what really matters is you, us, these moments. I'm going to remember tonight for a long time. The way the city looked, the way the food tasted, the way you smiled at me. I'm going to hold on to it. When things get hard, when I'm stressed or tired or overwhelmed, I'll think back to tonight and I'll remember that happiness doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as tacos and a walk through the park, as long as I'm with you. You're getting sleepy, aren't you? I can see it in your eyes, the way they're starting to close. It's okay. You can rest. I'll stay here with you, just for a little while longer. Close your eyes. Let yourself relax. You're safe. You're loved. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. I'll be here when you wake up, or... Okay, maybe I should let you actually get to bed. Come on, let's get you comfortable. There, that's better. I'm going to head home now, but I'll text you when I get there. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you for tonight, for always being you, for making me feel so loved. Sweet dreams, babe. I love you. Good night. And hey, if you wake up tomorrow and think tonight was a dream, check your phone. I'll send you a picture of us at the food cart, so you'll know it was real. Sleep well. I'll see you soon. Sweet dreams. Hey you. Come here. Closer. I've been thinking about something all day, and I finally want to talk to you about it. It's nothing bad, I promise. I wanted to look back with you on everything that's happened this year. All the moments, big and small, that brought us here, to right now, to this quiet space together. The year's almost over, and I've been lying here tonight thinking about all of it. Every laugh, every tear, every silent moment where we just existed side by side. I thought maybe if you're not too tired, we could just talk about it. Let me hold you and we'll remember together. Come sit with me, right here on the bed. Yeah, just like that. Let me pull this blanket over us. There we go. Now we're cozy, and I can be close to you the way I like. I know it might seem random, wanting to recap the whole year, but I think it's important to actually stop and look back instead of just rushing forward into the next thing. Because this year was ours. Every single day of it, we lived it together. And I don't want to forget even the smallest details. So just relax, let your head rest against me, and listen while I walk us through everything. Do you remember back in January when the year was brand new and everything felt hopeful, but also a little uncertain? We'd only been together for a little while before that, and January felt like we were still figuring each other out. I remember you were so nervous about little things, like whether you should text me good morning every day, or if that was too much. And I kept waiting for those messages, hoping you would, but trying not to seem too eager. We were both so careful with each other back then. I remember this one morning. It was snowing outside, and you sent me a photo of the view from your window. No words, just the photo. And I stared at it for like 10 minutes, trying to figure out what you meant by it. Were you just sharing something pretty? Or were you trying to say something deeper, like, I'm thinking of you? Turns out, you were just sharing something pretty, but I was already falling for you, so everything felt significant. February was when we had our first real fight. Do you remember? It was something so stupid. I can't even remember what started it, but I remember feeling scared. Scared that maybe we weren't as solid as I thought, that maybe this was it, the beginning of the end. But then you came over, even though you were still upset, and you said, I don't want to lose you over something this small. And that's when I knew you were serious about us. That you weren't going to run away the first time things got hard. March was lighter. Spring was starting to show up, and we went on that hike, remember? You kept stopping to take photos of random flowers, and I kept teasing you about it. But secretly, I loved how much you noticed. The little things. You made me see the world differently, made me slow down, pay attention, appreciate moments I would have just walked past before. And then April came, and everything felt new. Like we'd crossed some invisible threshold, and suddenly we weren't new anymore. We were just us. Comfortable, easy, natural. I remember we started finishing each other's sentences, and it would make us both laugh. Like, when did that happen? When did we become so in sync? There was this one night, we were making dinner together, and you were chopping vegetables. And I was standing at the stove, and neither of us was talking. But it felt perfect. Just existing in the same space, doing something mundane, but feeling completely content. I think that's when I realized I didn't just love you, I loved our life together. May was chaotic. You had so much going on with work, and I was stressed about my own stuff, and we barely saw each other for like 2 whole weeks. I hated that. I'd gotten so used to seeing you almost every day, and suddenly you weren't there. And I felt lonely. Even though I knew it was temporary, it still hurt. But you called me every night, even when you were exhausted, just to hear my voice, just to tell me about your day. And that meant everything. It reminded me that even when life gets busy, even when we can't physically be together, we're still choosing each other every single day. June was better. Things calmed down, and we finally had time to breathe again. We went to that little cafe, the one with the outdoor seating, and we sat there for hours, just talking about nothing and everything. You told me about your childhood, things you'd never mentioned before, and I felt honored that you trusted me with those pieces of yourself. I remember reaching across the table and taking your hand, and you looked at me with those eyes, and I knew I wanted this forever. July was fun. We were so carefree that month, remember? We went to the beach, and you got sunburned, even though I kept telling you to wear sunscreen. And then you complained about it for days. But I didn't mind, because I got to take care of you. Put aloe on your shoulders. Make you comfortable. It sounds silly, but those little acts of care, they matter to me. They remind me that love isn't just the big romantic gestures. It's also the quiet, everyday ways we show up for each other. August was intense. Not in a bad way, just emotional. We had some really deep conversations that month about our future, about what we wanted. And I remember feeling scared. Because what if we wanted different things? What if I loved you, but we weren't compatible in the ways that mattered? But then we talked it through, honestly, openly, and I realized we were on the same page. We wanted the same kind of life, the same kind of love, and that was such a relief. September felt like a new beginning. Fall was starting and everything was changing, but in a good way. We started new routines, new habits. Like Sunday mornings became our thing, remember? We'd sleep in, make breakfast together, and just spend the whole morning in bed, talking and laughing. Those mornings, those are some of my favorite memories, because there was no pressure, no agenda, just us enjoying each other. October was harder. I don't know why, but I felt distant from you. Not because of anything you did, just something in me. I was struggling with my own stuff, my own insecurities, and I didn't know how to tell you because I didn't want to burden you. But you noticed anyway. You always notice. And you sat me down and you asked me so gently what was wrong. And I finally told you everything I'd been holding in. And you didn't judge me. You didn't try to fix me. You just listened and held me and told me it was okay to not be okay. That meant more to me than you'll ever know. November was better. I started feeling like myself again, and we got back into our rhythm. We went to that concert together, remember? And you held my hand the whole time, even though the crowd was pushing and shoving. You made sure I felt safe, protected. And on the way home, we talked about how grateful we were for each other, for this year, for everything. And now here we are in December. The year's almost over, and I'm sitting here with you, reflecting on all of it. You know, it wasn't a perfect year. There were hard moments, really hard moments. Times when I didn't know if we'd make it through. Times when I was scared or hurt or confused. But we did make it through. Every single time, we chose each other. We chose to stay, to work through it, to grow together. And that's what makes this year so special to me. Not because it was easy, but because it was real. We didn't just coast through on good feelings and butterflies. We built something together, brick by brick, moment by moment. I want to talk about the hard parts for a minute, because I think they're just as important as the good parts. There were nights when we went to bed angry, when we couldn't find the words to fix things, and I'd lie there staring at the ceiling, wondering if this was the beginning of the end. But then morning would come, and we'd try again. We'd talk or apologize or just hold each other until the hurt softened. And every time we did that, every time we chose reconciliation over resentment, we got stronger. I'm not going to pretend the fights didn't happen or that they didn't hurt, but I'm grateful for them, in a weird way, because they taught us how to communicate, how to be vulnerable, how to love each other even when it's hard. And then there were the small joys, the ones that don't seem like much, but they're actually everything. Like the way you always make me coffee in the morning, exactly the way I like it. Or the way you text me random thoughts throughout the day, just because you're thinking of me. Or the way you laugh at my terrible jokes, even when they're not funny. Those little things, they're what make a life together. Not the big romantic moments, but the everyday kindnesses, the tiny acts of love that add up over time. I think about all the times we just existed together. Sitting on the couch, watching something we've both seen 100 times, or grocery shopping and arguing about which brand of pasta sauce to buy. Such mundane things, but with you, they feel special, because it's not about what we're doing, it's about who I'm doing it with. And now, I want to talk about the future, because looking back is important, but looking forward, that's where the hope lives. Next year, I want more of this. More quiet mornings, more inside jokes, more moments where we don't need words because we just understand each other. But I also want us to grow, to try new things, to challenge ourselves. Maybe we'll take that trip we've been talking about, or maybe we'll start that project we keep putting off, or maybe we'll just keep building this life, one small decision at a time. Whatever happens, I want you there. I want to face it together, the good and the bad, the exciting and the scary, because you're my person, the one I want beside me, through everything. I promise you, I'm going to keep showing up, even on the days when it's hard, even when I'm tired or frustrated or overwhelmed. I'm going to choose you every single time. I'm going to keep learning how to love you better, how to support you, how to be the partner you deserve. And I'm going to keep being honest with you about what I need, what I'm feeling, what scares me. Because I know now that vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the foundation of real intimacy. And I promise I'm going to celebrate you more. All the little ways you make my life better, I'm going to notice them and tell you about them. Because you deserve to know how much you mean to me, how much I see you, how grateful I am. Next year, I want us to laugh more, to be silly, to not take everything so seriously, to have more nights like this, where we just reflect and connect and hold each other. I want us to create more memories, more stories we'll look back on, more reasons to smile when we think about our life together. And if things get hard, because they will, life always throws curveballs. I want us to remember this moment, right now. Remember how we made it through this year, together, and know that we can make it through the next one too. Because we're stronger than we think, braver than we feel, and more resilient than we know. Come here, even closer. Let me hold you properly now. Yeah, just rest your head right here, on my chest. Can you hear my heartbeat? It's steady, calm, just for you. This is my favorite place, right here, with you in my arms, where I can feel you breathing, where I know you're safe, where everything else just fades away. You know what I'm most excited about for next year? It's not any specific plan or goal or event. It's just more time with you. More mornings waking up and knowing you're there. More nights falling asleep to the sound of your breathing. More ordinary days that become extraordinary just because we're living them together. That's all I really want. More of you. More of us. More of this. I love you so much. More than I knew I could love someone. And I'm so grateful for this year, for every moment of it, the beautiful ones and the difficult ones. They all brought us here. And here is exactly where I want to be. You're getting sleepy, aren't you? I can feel you relaxing. Your breathing's getting slower. That's good. Just let go. Let yourself drift. I'll be right here, holding you, all night long. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. I can feel it. And the day after that, and all the days that follow. Because we're going to face them together. Thank you for this year, for choosing me, for staying, for being exactly who you are, and letting me be exactly who I am. I can't wait to see what next year brings us. But for now, just sleep. Rest here, in my arms, where you belong. I love you. Sweet dreams. And when you wake up tomorrow, I'll still be here, ready for another day, another memory, another moment. With you. Always with you. Good night, my love. See you in the morning, and in all the mornings after that. If you want to spend more quiet moments like this with me, I'll be here tomorrow too. Just hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Sleep well. Oh my God, babe. That was incredible. Come on, we're going in. I know you're still catching your breath from the show, but trust me, this after party is going to be amazing. Don't give me that look. Yes, I know we just spent 3 hours jumping and screaming, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. The band's manager literally handed me this pass. Do you know how rare that is? Besides, I promised I'd make it worth your while, and I always keep my promises. Just hold my hand, stay close to me, and let's see where this night takes us. God, I still can't believe that happened. The encore, when they played that song, you know the one, our song, the one that was playing the night we first kissed. I looked over at you in the crowd, and you were already looking at me, and I felt it all over again. That same flutter in my chest, that same warmth spreading through me, like the universe was reminding us, this is real. What we have is real. Okay, we're almost at the door. I can hear the music already. Can you feel that bass? It's like the whole building is alive, pulsing with energy, with life. And we get to be part of it, together. Come on, Slowpoke, keep up. I know you're not used to this whole party scene thing, but that's okay. That's why you have me, to drag you into all these wild experiences. Someone has to make sure you actually live a little, instead of just staying home with your books and your video games. Not that I don't love those quiet nights with you, because I do. I really do. But tonight is about celebration, about feeling alive, about being young and reckless and free. And I want to experience all of it with you. There we are, inside. Oh, wow. Look at this place. The lighting it's like we stepped into another dimension. All these purple and blue lights washing over everything. And the music. It's softer than the concert, but still, you can feel it in your bones. Everyone here, they all have that same look in their eyes, that post-concert glow, like we all just witnessed something magical together. Because we did. We really did. Come on, let's get something to drink first. My throat is absolutely destroyed from all that singing. And screaming. Let's be honest, I definitely screamed more than I sang. But you loved it. Don't even try to deny it. I saw you smiling at me the whole time. You think I'm cute when I'm passionate about something. Admit it. Here, this corner of the bar is less crowded. Just squeeze in next to me. There, perfect. Now, I can actually hear myself think. So, what did you think about the concert? I know I've been talking non-stop since we got here, but I really want to know what you thought. Was it everything you hoped it would be? Or was it even better? You're telling me it was perfect because I was there? Oh my God, you're such a sap, you know that? But I love it. I love that about you. How you always know exactly what to say to make my heart do that stupid fluttery thing. You know what my favorite part was? Besides our song, obviously. It was when they played that really intense bridge section, and everyone's phones were up with their flashlights on, creating this ocean of stars. And you weren't even looking at the stage. You were looking at me. And you reached over and you brushed that strand of hair away from my face, so gently, like I was something precious. And in that moment, surrounded by thousands of people, I felt like it was just us, just you and me, in our own little world. That's what I'll remember most. Not the pyrotechnics or the special effects or any of that. Just you, looking at me like I'm your whole world. Oh, someone just waved at me. I think that's the girl who was standing next to us during the show. Should we go say hi? Come on, don't be shy. I promise I won't abandon you to talk to strangers alone. I'll be right there, holding your hand, making sure you're comfortable. Because that's what we do, right? We take care of each other. You came to this concert for me, even though this isn't usually your scene. So now, I'm going to make sure you have the best time possible. Let's go, just for a few minutes, and then we can find somewhere quieter if you want. Hey, hi. Oh my God, yes, the show was incredible, right? That moment when they brought out the acoustic guitar for the ballad, I literally cried. Yeah, this is my boyfriend. He's a little quiet, but he's the best. He drove 2 hours to get us here tonight and waited in line with me for 3 hours before doors opened. He's pretty amazing. Oh, you're asking if we want to dance? What do you say, babe? Want to dance with me? I know, and I know you're not a big dancer, but the music is so good, and everyone's just vibing. No pressure. Please, for me? Yes, okay, we're in. Lead the way. Come here, closer. Don't worry about everyone else. Just focus on me. There you go. Just sway with me. That's all you have to do. Feel the rhythm. Let it move through you. Don't think too hard about it. See? You're doing great. You're a natural. Or maybe you're just good at following my lead. God, this song, it's one of my favorites. The way the bass line just grooves. And being here with you, surrounded by all these people who love the same music we love, it's like we're part of something bigger, you know? Like we're all connected through the music, through the shared experience. But at the same time, you're the only person I see, the only person I care about right now. Everyone else could disappear, and I'd still be happy, as long as you're here. Can I tell you something? I was a little nervous about tonight, about bringing you to this, because I know this isn't your comfort zone, and I didn't want you to feel pressured or uncomfortable. But you've been so amazing, so open to trying new things with me, and that means everything. It really does, because it shows me that you care, that you're willing to step outside your bubble for us. The music's getting louder, and it's getting a bit crowded in here. Do you want to maybe step outside for a bit? Get some air? I thought you might say that. Come on. I saw some stairs earlier that look like they might lead to a rooftop or something. Let's go explore, just you and me. Hold on to my hand. Don't let go. I don't want to lose you in this crowd. Okay, here we go. Up these stairs. Watch your step. The lighting is pretty dim here, but I think there's a door at the top. Almost there. Just a few more steps. Oh, wow. Look at this. We found the rooftop, and it's perfect. The city, it's all lit up below us, like a blanket of stars brought down to earth. And the music. You can still hear it, but it's muffled now, distant, like a heartbeat. Come over here, to the edge. You can see everything from here. Don't worry, I've got you. I won't let you fall. This is more like it. Some peace and quiet, just the two of us. I love the energy of the party, but this is nice too. The air up here is so cool and fresh after being in that hot, crowded venue all night. Can we just stay here for a bit before we go back down? I want to just be with you without all the noise and distraction. You know, I've been to a lot of concerts, a lot of parties, a lot of crazy nights out. But tonight feels different. Because you're here. Because I got to share it all with you. Every moment, every song, every surge of emotion. It all means more. Because you were there next to me, experiencing it with me. Can I just hold you for a minute? Come here. Let me wrap my arms around you. Rest your head on my shoulder if you want. There, that's better. You're so warm. Even up here with the cool night air, you're like my own personal heater. I could stay like this forever, just holding you, feeling your heartbeat against mine. You know what I was thinking about during the concert? I was thinking about how lucky I am to have found you. Because you get me in a way that nobody else ever has. You support my passions, even when they're not your thing. You show up. You put in the effort. And that's what love is, isn't it? Showing up, even when it's hard, even when it's outside your comfort zone, because you know it matters to the other person. I hope you know how much that means to me, how much you mean to me. The music changed. Can you hear it? They're playing something slower now. Want to dance with me again? Just us, up here under the stars? No crowd, no pressure, just swaying together, like we're the only two people in the world. Come on, take my hands. That's it. Now just let me lead. Follow my movements, nice and slow. This is perfect. You're perfect. The way the city lights reflect in your eyes, it's mesmerizing. I could get lost in those eyes, and I wouldn't even mind. You're looking at me like I'm the most important thing in your universe. And maybe that's cheesy, maybe that's over-the-top romantic, but I don't care, because that's exactly how I feel about you. Can I kiss you? Right here, under the stars, with the music playing softly in the background? I've been wanting to kiss you all night, but there was never the right moment until now. Come closer. Let me... That was even better than I imagined. Your lips are so soft, and you taste like happiness, like every good thing I've ever felt. Can we do that again? I know I'm being greedy, but I can't help it. I can't get enough of you. Come here, closer. Yeah, that's what I needed. You're everything I need, you know that? The night's getting late. I can see it in your eyes. You're getting tired. And honestly, so am I. The adrenaline from the concert is starting to wear off. But I don't want this to end. I don't want to go back to reality yet. What if we stayed up here just a little bit longer? Sat down, leaned against that wall over there, and just talked. Or didn't talk. Whatever feels right. I'm not ready to say goodbye to tonight yet. Okay, come on. Let's sit. Oh, that feels good. My feet are killing me from all that standing and jumping. Yours too, huh? Yeah, we definitely got our workout in tonight. Come here. Lean against me. Use me as your pillow. I don't mind. Ah, there we go. Perfect. You fit so perfectly against me, like we were designed to be like this, together. The music's even softer now. I can barely hear it, just a faint pulse in the background. But I can hear your breathing, steady and calm, and that's my favorite sound. It means you're here, you're real, you're mine. I know I get a little intense sometimes, a little too excitable, a little too much. But you balance me out. You ground me. You make me feel safe, like I can be myself, completely and totally myself, without fear of judgment. You're getting sleepy, aren't you? I can tell. Your breathing is slowing down. Your body's relaxing against mine. It's okay. You can rest. I've got you. We'll head home soon, I promise. Just let yourself drift for a minute. I'll keep watch. I'll always keep watch over you. Always make sure you're safe. Always be here. This night, it's been one of the best nights of my life. Not because of the concert, though that was amazing. Not because of the after party, though this has been fun. But because I got to share it all with you. Every moment, every experience, every emotion, it's amplified when you're beside me. The highs are higher, the joy is deeper, the love is overwhelming in the best possible way. I love you. You know that, right? I love you so much it sometimes scares me because I didn't know I was capable of feeling this much. But with you, it's easy. It's natural. It's exactly what I want. Okay, I think we should probably head home now, before we both fall asleep up here and wake up to a very confused venue staff in the morning. Come on, let me help you up. There we go, nice and easy. Steady now, I've got you. Wrap your arm around my waist. I'll support you. We'll take the stairs slowly, no rush, just one step at a time. And then we'll grab our stuff, head to the car, and I'll drive us home safe and sound. Thank you for tonight, for coming with me, for being the most incredible boyfriend in the entire world. I hope you had fun, even if it wasn't what you're used to. I hope you felt even a fraction of the happiness I felt having you there with me. Let's go home. Let's crawl into bed. Let's fall asleep in each other's arms. And tomorrow, we can relive it all. Go through the videos on my phone, laugh at how ridiculous we looked singing along. But tonight is just about us. Getting home, getting cozy, and holding on to this feeling as long as we can. There's the door, just a bit further. I can see the car from here, parked right where we left it, waiting to take us home. Almost there. You're doing great. You know, as amazing as tonight was, my favorite part is always the going home together part. Because that's when it's just us. No distractions, no crowds, no noise, just you and me in our own little world, safe and warm and together. Here we are. Let me unlock the door for you. Climb in, get comfortable. I'll turn the heat on. I know you're probably cold after being up on that rooftop. There, buckle up. And you can rest your eyes if you want. I'll get us home safe. Just relax. Let the warmth seep into you. Let the music from the radio play softly in the background. We'll be home before you know it, and then we can finally fully unwind. I'm putting on that playlist you made me, the one with all the soft indie songs, something to ease us out of the high-energy night into something calmer, more peaceful. Perfect. This is perfect. The roads are pretty empty this late at night. It's peaceful. Just the streetlights passing by, the hum of the engine, and you beside me, your presence filling the car with warmth. I keep glancing over at you, and you look so content, so at peace. It makes my heart swell, knowing I had a part in making you feel that way. We make a good team, you and I, don't we? We balance each other, challenge each other, support each other, and I wouldn't want it any other way. We're almost home now, just a few more blocks. I can see our street up ahead, the familiar lights, the familiar shapes of the houses. It always feels good coming home, especially when you're coming home with me. Home isn't just a place anymore. It's wherever you are, wherever we are together. Okay, here we are, pulling into the driveway now. Let's get inside, get out of these clothes, and into something more comfortable. And then we can just collapse onto the couch or the bed, wherever feels right. And we can cuddle and talk about the night, or not talk, just be. Come on, I'll help you out. Take my hand. There we go. Let's head inside. Home, finally. I'll grab us some water. You go ahead and get changed. I'll meet you in the bedroom in just a minute. Take your time, no rush. We've got all night. Well, what's left of it anyway. Okay, water acquired. Now let me just... Oh, you're already in bed, looking so cozy under those blankets. Scoot over. Make room for me. There we go. Oh, my God, this bed feels like heaven after being on our feet all night. Come here. Let me just wrap my arms around you, pull you close. Your head on my chest, my fingers running through your hair. This is my favorite, right here, right now. After all the excitement, all the energy, all the noise, this quiet moment, just us, breathing together, hearts beating in sync. This is what I live for. Thank you again for tonight, for everything, for being you, for loving me, for choosing me every single day. I hope you know how special you are, how much you mean to me, how deeply I love you. Sleep well, my love. Dream sweet dreams, and know that I'll be right here all night long, holding you, protecting you, loving you. Tomorrow we can sleep in, order breakfast in bed, and relive all our favorite moments from tonight. But for now, just rest. Let sleep take you. I love you so much. Good night, babe. Sweet dreams. I'll see you in the morning with coffee and kisses and all the love in my heart. Sleep now. I've got you. Always. Hey you. Come here. Sit with me. I can see it all over your face. You're stressed, frustrated, and I get it, I really do. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this delay, this frustrating, annoying delay, into something better. Come on, let's find somewhere a little quieter, away from all these people rushing around. There, this corner. It's perfect. We can see the departure board, but we're tucked away in our own little space. Sit down. That's it. Right here next to me. And give me your hand. Yeah, just like that. I know you wanted to be home already. I know this wasn't the plan. Mechanical issues, weather, whatever it is, it doesn't matter right now. What matters is we're here, together, and I'm not going to let you spiral into frustration. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share some stories with you from my phone, little things I've saved, peaceful things, calming things, and you're going to listen to my voice, feel my hand in yours, and let all that tension just drift away. Because we have time now, unexpected time, and instead of fighting it, we're going to use it to just be together. Sound good? I'll take that as a yes. Now, close your eyes if you want, or just look at me. Either way, just focus on my voice and let everything else fade into the background. The first story I want to share with you, it's about a lighthouse keeper. I found it a while ago, saved it because it felt so peaceful, so grounding. There was a lighthouse keeper who lived at the edge of the world, where the land met the endless sea. Every morning, he would wake before dawn and climb the spiral stairs to extinguish the great light that had guided ships through the darkness. And every evening, as the sun painted the horizon in shades of gold and crimson, he would climb those same stairs and light the beacon once again. His life was simple, rhythmic, like the waves that crashed against the rocks below. He had no television, no constant noise, just the sound of the sea, the cry of gulls, and the steady pulse of his own heartbeat. Some might have called it lonely, but he never felt alone. The sea was his companion, always changing, yet always the same. In the mornings, he would walk the rocky shore, collecting driftwood and smooth stones, watching the tide retreat and reveal hidden tide pools. He would crouch down, peer into those little worlds, and see tiny crabs scuttling, anemones waving their delicate tentacles, starfish clinging to rocks. Everything moved at its own pace. No rush, no urgency, just existence. The lighthouse keeper learned to move that way to let time stretch and bend, to stop fighting against the hours. When storms came, and they came often, he would stand at his window and watch the waves grow tall as mountains, crashing with a force that shook the very foundation of his tower. But he wasn't afraid, because he knew the lighthouse was built to withstand, built to stand firm, just as he had learned to stand firm within himself. Sometimes ships would pass in the night, their lights twinkling in the distance, and he would wonder about the people on board, where they were going, what they were leaving behind. But he never envied them, because he had found something they were all searching for, a kind of peace that comes from staying still, from being exactly where you are. One evening, as he lit the great lamp, he noticed something different, a figure standing on the rocks below, someone who had walked the long path to his lighthouse. A traveler, lost, looking for direction. The keeper climbed down, offered tea, and they sat together in comfortable silence, watching the beam of light sweep across the dark water. The traveler spoke of deadlines, of missed connections, of a life that moved too fast, and the lighthouse keeper simply nodded and said, "Sometimes the greatest journey is learning to be still." The traveler stayed for 3 days, learning the rhythm of the lighthouse, the pattern of the tides, the language of the wind. And when they finally left, they moved differently, slower, more intentional, carrying that rhythm within them. The lighthouse keeper returned to his duties, climbing the stairs, tending the light, walking the shore. And every evening, as he lit the beacon, he thought about all the people out there, rushing, struggling, fighting against time. And he hoped that maybe, just maybe, his light would remind them to slow down, to breathe, to find their own stillness. Because the lighthouse doesn't chase the ships, it simply stands and shines and guides them home. How are you feeling? A little calmer? Good. I can see it in your face. Your shoulders aren't quite so tense anymore. You know, I love that story because it reminds me that sometimes we don't need to be anywhere else. We just need to be here, fully present in this moment. Like right now, we're stuck at this airport, but we're not really stuck. We're just here, together. And that's okay. I remember once I had this connecting flight, and the first plane was delayed and delayed and delayed. And I was so stressed, watching the minutes tick by, knowing I was going to miss my connection. And then something shifted. I realized there was literally nothing I could do about it, so I might as well stop fighting it. So I found a quiet corner, kind of like this one, and I just sat and watched people and breathed. And it actually became kind of nice. I called the airline, got rebooked, and suddenly I had 4 hours to just exist. No pressure, no rushing, just being. I read a book, got some really good coffee, even took a nap in one of those weird airport chairs. And you know what? That delay ended up being one of the most peaceful parts of my trip because I gave myself permission to just let go. So that's what we're doing now. We're letting go. We're accepting that this is happening, and we're making it ours. Because you have me, and I have you. And honestly, there's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Now, are you ready for another story? This one's a little different, more enchanted. There was once a wanderer who set out into a great forest with a map, a compass, and a clear destination in mind. The path was supposed to be simple, 3 hours through the woods, emerging on the other side where a village waited. But the forest had other plans. An hour into the journey, the wanderer realized the trail markers had disappeared. The path had forked in ways the map didn't show, and the compass seemed to be spinning lazily, pointing everywhere and nowhere. Lost. At first, panic set in. That tight feeling in the chest, that quickening of breath, the mind racing through worst-case scenarios. But then, the wanderer stopped, really stopped, and looked around. And for the first time, truly saw the forest. Sunlight filtered through the canopy in golden shafts, illuminating dust motes that danced like tiny stars. Moss grew thick and soft on ancient tree trunks, vibrant green, almost glowing. Flowers bloomed in unexpected places, small and delicate, colors the wanderer had never seen before. Birds called to one another, a language of chirps and trills, and somewhere nearby, water trickled over stones, a hidden stream singing its endless song. The wanderer sat down on a fallen log and simply listened. The forest wasn't hostile, it was just itself, existing in its own time, moving at its own pace. And maybe, just maybe, the wanderer thought, being lost wasn't a mistake, but an invitation to slow down, to see what would have been missed on a straight path. So the wanderer began to walk again, but differently now, not rushing, not fighting, just walking, following curiosity instead of destination. Down a hill where ferns grew as tall as a person, their fronds brushing gently as the wanderer passed through. Across a clearing
where butterflies gathered on wildflowers, their wings opening and closing in the warm sun. To the edge of a small pond, perfectly still, reflecting the sky so clearly it was like looking into another world. The wanderer knelt, cupped hands in the cool water, drank, and felt something shift inside, something unknot and release. Time didn't matter anymore. The village, the schedule, the plan, all of it felt distant, unimportant. What mattered was this: the softness of moss underfoot, the scent of pine and earth, the way light changed as clouds drifted overhead. Hours passed, or maybe minutes, it was impossible to tell, but eventually the wanderer noticed something. The trees were thinning, the light growing brighter, and ahead, through the branches, the edge of the forest. But when the wanderer emerged, it wasn't the village that appeared. It was something else entirely. A small cabin, smoke rising from its chimney, a garden growing wild with vegetables and herbs, and an old woman sitting on the porch, knitting, as if she'd been expecting someone all along. She looked up, smiled, and said, "You took the long way, but that's often the best way." The wanderer stayed the night, sharing a simple meal, listening to stories of the forest, learning that some paths can't be rushed, some journeys require getting lost, so you can find what you weren't looking for. And when morning came, the old woman pointed to a trail, clear and well-marked, that led directly to the village. It had been there all along, just beyond the trees, but if the wanderer had found it yesterday, rushed through, checked the box, all of this would have been missed. So the wanderer walked that final path, slowly, carrying the forest inside, a new understanding of time, of patience, of the beauty that lives in detours. And every time life tried to rush them forward, they would close their eyes and remember the forest that taught them to be lost so they could be found. See? Getting lost isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it's exactly what we need. Come here. Shift a little closer. That's it. You can lean against me if you want. There you go. Comfortable? I like this. Just sitting with you. No pressure to be anywhere. No rushing. Just us in this little bubble we've created. The airport's still busy around us. People are still stressed and hurrying, but we're not. We're here, anchored, grounded. You know what I love about you? Even when things go wrong, even when plans fall apart, you still show up. You're still here, trying. And that means something. It means you're resilient, even when you don't feel like it. I see you. I see how hard you try, and I want you to know it's okay to rest. It's okay to let me carry some of that weight for a while. That's what I'm here for, to remind you that you don't have to do everything alone. Now,
Let me adjust a little. There. You can rest your head on my shoulder if you want. I've got you. And I'm going to tell you one more story. This one's my favorite. It's very sleepy, very peaceful, perfect for right now. This is the story of the night train. There was a train that only ran at night through countryside that most people never saw because they were always asleep when it passed by. It didn't go very fast, this train. It moved at a gentle pace, swaying softly on the tracks, the rhythm of the wheels a steady lullaby. Inside, the cars were dimly lit, with warm golden light that made everything feel safe and cozy. The seats were deep and comfortable, covered in soft fabric, and each passenger had their own little space, a window to the world outside, and a blanket if they wanted one. The train left the station just after sunset, when the sky was still holding on to the last traces of blue, fading into deep purple, then black. And as it rolled through the countryside, the lights of the city fell away, replaced by darkness, stars, and the occasional glow of a farmhouse window. The passengers were a quiet group, people who chose the night train specifically because they wanted peace. They wanted to travel slowly, to see the world in a different light. Some read by the small lamps above their seats. Some stared out the windows. Some simply closed their eyes and let the motion of the train carry them towards sleep. There was no Wi-Fi on the night train, no loud announcements, no rushing, just the gentle sound of wheels on tracks and the occasional soft whisper of conversation. It was like stepping out of time entirely, entering a space where nothing was urgent, nothing demanded attention. Everything could just be. One passenger, let's call them the dreamer, sat by a window in the last car, watching the landscape slide by. Fields of wheat, silver in the moonlight, swaying in the breeze. Forests, dark and deep, where deer sometimes stood at the edge, eyes glowing briefly in the train's light before disappearing back into shadow. Rivers, winding through valleys, reflecting the moon like ribbons of liquid silver. The dreamer pulled the blanket up, soft and warm, and settled deeper into the seat, feeling the gentle sway, the rhythmic rocking. Every so often, the train would slow, passing through a small town, and the dreamer would see lit windows, lives being lived, someone washing dishes, someone reading in bed, a child's nightlight glowing soft. Little glimpses of the world, peaceful, ordinary, beautiful. The conductor walked through once, an older man with kind eyes, checking tickets quietly, asking if anyone needed anything, a glass of water, an extra blanket, directions. He moved like he had all the time in the world, because on the night train, he did. The hours passed in that strange way time passes when you're half asleep, simultaneously fast and slow, like a dream where you're not quite sure what's real. The dreamer drifted, not fully asleep, not fully awake, just floating in that in-between space where thoughts come slow and gentle, where worries seem distant, unimportant. Outside, the moon traveled with them, a constant companion, sometimes hidden behind clouds, sometimes bright and full, always there, steady, reliable. And the stars, oh, the stars, so many more than you could see in the city, scattered across the sky like diamonds, ancient light reaching across impossible distances, just to be seen. The dreamer thought about destinations, about all the times they'd rushed to get somewhere, checking their watch, calculating arrival times, stressing about delays. But here, on this train, destination felt less important. The journey itself was the point. This quiet, peaceful, gentle moving through the night. Other passengers began to sleep, heads tipped back or resting against windows, breathing slow and even, faces relaxed. The train held them all, carried them all, like a mother rocking her children to sleep, steady, safe, sure. The dreamer's eyes grew heavy, the pull of sleep becoming harder to resist. But they didn't want to miss this perfect, peaceful moment. So they compromise, letting their eyes close, but staying aware, feeling the train, hearing the wheels, existing in that drowsy space where everything feels soft and far away. The train passed through a tunnel, brief darkness, the sound changing, becoming fuller, echoing, and then emerging back into starlight, like being born into a gentler world. And the dreamer smiled, small, content, because they understood now why people chose the night train, why they'd do it again and again. It wasn't about getting from point A to point B. It was about permission. Permission to slow down, to rest, to let go, to trust that you'll arrive when you arrive, and that's enough. The train curved around a hillside, the tracks following the shape of the land, and through the window, the dreamer could see the front cars, lit up like little beads of light, winding through the darkness. Beautiful, purposeful, going exactly where they needed to go. And finally, the dreamer let go. Let sleep come, surrendering to the rhythm, the rocking, the gentle inevitability of rest. The night train carried on, through fields and forests, over bridges and through valleys, carrying its passengers toward morning, toward destination, but never rushing, never forcing, just moving, steadily, peacefully, through the beautiful, quiet night. And that's the story of the night train. Can you feel it? That same rhythm in your own body? You're breathing, slow and steady, like the wheels on tracks. Your heartbeat, calm, reliable, like the gentle sway. You're on your own night train right now. You know that? This delay, this unexpected pause, it's your night train, carrying you somewhere, even if you can't see where yet. And I'm here, sitting beside you, watching the world go by, making sure you're comfortable, making sure you know you're safe. You can rest now, if you want. Let your eyes close. Let your body relax. I'll keep watch. I'll check the departure board. I'll make sure we don't miss anything. All you have to do is breathe and let go. Feel my hand in yours, warm, steady, anchoring you. Feel the seat beneath you, solid, supporting you. Feel the air moving gently, the distant sounds of the airport like white noise, like the world existing softly around you, but not demanding anything from you. You don't have to be anywhere right now. You don't have to do anything. You're exactly where you need to be, here, with me, in this moment. And this moment is enough. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw relax. Let every muscle in your body soften, like you're melting into the seat, becoming part of the furniture. Heavy, settled, at peace. If thoughts come, worries about the flight, about time, about schedules, just let them pass, like scenery outside a window. There, then gone, not needing your attention. You can deal with all of that later. Right now, you're just being. And I'm so proud of you for letting yourself do this, for not fighting, for trusting me, for choosing calm over chaos. That takes strength, real strength, and you have it, even when you don't believe it. Listen to my voice. Let it wrap around you like a blanket, warm, soft, familiar. Every word I say is a gentle reminder that you're okay, that everything is going to be okay, that delays happen and life goes on, and we adjust, and we're fine, better than fine, because we have this unexpected gift of time to just be together, without distraction, without rushing off to the next thing. How often do we get that? To just sit and talk and share stories and hold hands and exist in the same space? Not often enough. So maybe this delay is actually a blessing, disguised as an inconvenience. Your breathing is so much slower now, so much deeper. You're right on the edge of sleep, and that's perfect. That's exactly where you should be. I'm going to stay right here, beside you, my hand in yours, my voice soft in your ear, keeping you grounded, keeping you safe. And when it's time to board, I'll wake you gently. I'll make sure you have everything. I'll guide you to the gate and onto the plane and home. But until then, just rest. Let the world fade away. Let the airport sounds become distant. Let everything that isn't this moment just dissolve. You're on the night train now, moving through the darkness toward home. And all you have to do is let it carry you. That's it. Breathe in slowly, deeply, and out even slower, releasing everything. In, filling your lungs with calm, and out, letting go of stress. Perfect. You're doing so well. I can see the peace settling over you. Your face is softer now, relaxed, almost smiling. You know, even when we finally board that plane, even when we take off and head home, I want you to remember this feeling, this groundedness, this peace, because you can come back to it anytime, whenever life feels too fast, too chaotic, too much. Just close your eyes, think of the lighthouse keeper, the wanderer in the forest, the dreamer on the night train. Think of my hand in yours, my voice in your ear, this moment where nothing else mattered except being here, together. And you'll find it again, that stillness, that anchor, That sense that no matter what's happening around you, you're okay, you're steady, you're grounded. I love you. You know that? I love that you let me do this for you, that you trust me enough to be vulnerable, to let go, to rest. That means everything to me. So sleep now, or just rest in that drowsy space, whichever feels right. I've got you. I'm not going anywhere. And when we finally get on that plane, and when we finally make it home, we'll laugh about this, about how a delay turned into something beautiful, something peaceful. But for now, just be here, on your night train, moving through the quiet, toward home, toward rest, toward everything that waits for you on the other side of this journey. The train is carrying you. I am with you, and everything is going to be just fine. Sweet dreams, my love. I'll be right here when you wake. Right here, always. And maybe, just maybe, we'll take the night train again sometime. On purpose this time. Seeking out that peace, that slowness, that permission to just be. But until then, rest, breathe, and know you're exactly where you're meant to be. Safe, loved, and home, even in an airport. Because home isn't a place. Home is wherever we are, together. Good night, sweetheart. I'll see you in a little while, when the world calls us back. But for now, sleep, and let me keep watch. Let me hold this moment for both of us. You've earned this rest, this peace, this calm, and I'm so glad I get to give it to you. So sleep, my love. The night train is carrying you, and I'm right here beside you, and everything is exactly as it should be. Good night. I love you.